head on. And God told you, before you start, I'm going to give you the victory. Don't you hold your head down. When you get into the middle of the battle and when the enemy is around about you, all around you, don't you worry. I've got your back and I'm going to fight for you. It makes sense for God to say that to me and for me to get the victory. But what gives me the question in my mind is, why, God, will they come back and do it again? Have you ever been to a place in your life that you ask God, why, God, is Johnny calling me again? I am over him and I'm through with him. I've made it very clear that I don't want no parts of him. I told him where to take his bags. I told him where to take his extra toothbrush. And I gave him the door and told him, don't you ever come back yet again. But years later, who's knocking at my door?
All right. Fix it up.
I must have hit something right there. Who's knocking at my door? I told Susie, don't you dare come up in my house. I'm married and I'm having a good time. Me and my wife have gotten back together and we're serving God and we're doing what we're supposed to do and we're living a consecrated life. And all of a sudden, that same enemy comes back to your door.
All right.
Okay, and let me go down just a little bit further. I serve at the church. I'm faithful to the church. I give my tithe and my offering. I stand on the door when they tell me to stand on the door. I usher in the folks when they tell me to usher in the folk. I don't have no problems with nobody. I'm not out disputing against anybody. So tell me, why is it now, God, that you brought me back to a place of confusion? Why is it now, God, that you brought me back to a place of instability? Why is it, God, that you brought me back to a place that I don't understand what's going on in my life? Look at your neighbor and say, is there any shaking going on? I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. God told David, he said, now this